Heartland Poker Tour. This is the Season 3 year-end HPT Championship Open, and Jason Glass, the 22-year-old from Buffalo Grove, Illinois, is our chip leader as we continue four-handed at the final table.
Jason's well-timed aggression has put him in a pretty comfortable position at this final table. He is playing good poker right now.
Action's folded around to Chris Brand in the small blind.
Raise 60.
And he is going to raise with Jack-5 offsuit. Copeg cards hold cam shows Queen Trey for Leon.
We saw Leon raise with his hand earlier. Now he's just going to go ahead and call with it.
That was the hand that he sucked out on Tom Stambaugh with versus Queen 10 with the 3 on the river. The flop is ace-6 deuce, 2 clubs.
Both players missed this top. Let's see who wants to be aggressive enough to take it down. Looks like he's going to take a stab at this.
100.
And he is. He bets 100,000. And Leon will fold, and so Chris picks up this pot. And Fred, Chris has an interesting story as to how he got to where he is today with his clothing choices.
Well, I came here playing the satellite, and I didn't bring much clothes. I always try and wear a turtleneck when I play cards. It's just my little thing that I do, and I actually had to pick up the Heartland fleece because I ran out of clothes. I didn't think I'd be here this long.
Well, Fred, actually, it's a little racket we have going here on the HPT. We hope that the guys who are around long enough have to buy some of our gear for that same reason that they run out of clothes.
We'll even have Katie run around the poker room and spill wine on people. We're not above that.
Cool. All right, we are back to the action at the final table. Leon, King 4 offsuit.
120 total.
Jason Glass raises it up with the ace-7.
All right, well, Leon is going to make the call with King 4 offsuit.
I'm not laughing at Leon, but I guess I kind of am. I can't understand why he's just calling here out of position with King 4 offsuit.
And the flop is Jack 6-9. Maybe the only reason why you call that raise, Fred, is you're going to take a stab at it on the flop, and Leon doesn't.
He checks, does the open-handed palm up check. Classic sign of weakness. Let's see if Jason reads that. Of course, I think Jason would bet here no matter what he was holding.
160.
And he does. He bets 160,000.
And now Leon has no other choice but to go away here. And he just went and blew off a bunch of chips with a call there with King 4, once again out of position against the chip leader.
Well, you know, if you are Leon, I guess the kind of play that I was speaking of, if you're going to make that call, if the flop comes out and you think you're safe, go ahead and bet at it. That's going to be your only hope of taking down the pot if you miss the flop, Fred.
All day or 100,000?
All day.
Call.
And Rich does make the call with also suited cards. He's got King 9 of clubs and now 9-7 offsuit for Chris.
And Chris in the big blind, priced in to see a flop here.
So we will be three-way to the flop. A big pot developing. And here we go to the flop. It is King, Jack, Ace with 2 spades.
Well, Rich paired his king, but no player is excited about this board.
Rich checks to Chris.
Let's see if Chris can make a play at this pot. And 9-7 offsuit. No! Oh, I thought he was going to make a stab at it there.
I did too. Jason checks behind him. Here comes the turn. The turn is another spade. It's the 8 of spades.
Well, that could freeze up even more action here. Rich might want to find out where he's at with his pair of kings.
$120,000.
And he does bet 120K. It's over to Chris. He does have the gut shot straight draw, but Fred with the overs and the flush on the board, I'm guessing that's not worth continuing. He folds, and Jason will fold. Right, and so Boomer takes down this pot that it seemed like everybody else was afraid of.
I can cough up the beer money.
Already in my pockets. That's what friends are for.
for beer money.